Very good morning. Mind you, outside, it's Storm Bert outside. 50 to 60 mile an hour winds and it is raining. Now, you would have noticed in the last video that I got a couple of the fellow YouTubers in the wrong order. What I was basically doing was I was typing the details in on GitHub and a few people got juggled around. These things happen. But one thing is certain, that each different section that's in GitHub at the moment for Geordie Nation, they will be in alphabetical order. So that kind of sorts everything out. Now, also, what I was typing this morning was this. With Geordie Nation, you can, or was it the other one? One of them, you can have an alias. Yes, you can. But in the original, when you were doing your user details, that must be your proper name and your proper address. Now, when I said about aliases, if you want to have Donald 1 2 3 4 8 9 whatever, you can have that under the alias part, but your name and address has to go in on the user information part, and that's full name. So if you've got middle names, that's where that goes. Now, I'm building like what is it? So we've got Northeast News, which would be BBC News. Tainties isn't available anymore, and like I say, with what you used to have was Tainties for Newcastle and Sunderland, Middlesbrough, etc. But that's all changed. Now you don't get that anymore. You just get ITV News. So that's going to be a bit of a struggle. However, there is in the Northeast News, like your BBC, etc., Newcastle World will be in the news section. Also will be the Shields Gazette and others. So I'm going down a list at this moment in time on GitHub, adding bits and pieces while I am doing the coding. So I'm working on two things side by side. Now, lots of people have said in comments about other things. Yeah. One particular person has said about, was it mentally ill? Well, I'm sorry to say this, but at the end of the day, that's your opinion and your opinion only. And at the end of the day, once I've completed the course, which is web development, once I've done that, the next course will be Solidity, and that will do the unlock of everything. Now, at this moment in time, I have Jake on board, Jake HD, Christian is on board. There's a lad in Sheffield also wants to be part of what's going on. And Alice has also said that she would like to be part of it as well. And somebody from the northeast of England, they also want to be part of it. So what I'll be doing is from January is for you to be part of this, it's going to take money. And the idea is mine. And the different sections to both of these ideas, well, that is basically working through Webflow and GitHub. Also involved will be Cursor. Cursor will be the one to deploy. So just letting you know. And there's lots to build, lots of different sections. There is landmarks, leisure facilities, and the one I've mentioned just before there, that is YouTube. And what I'd need to find out is this. When I used to go down to Kingston Park and stand in the South Stand, was I the only person at Kingston Park recording the rugby, or was there somebody else recording the rugby for their YouTube channel? Because I want to know this so that they can be added into the sports. And also, is there somebody who does the racing up at Gosforth Park? Now, here's one I'm not too sure if it's still around. Years and years ago, Brough Park used to host Speedway. And I don't know if they still do. So if you can let me know in the comments. Because if they're still doing it at Brough Park, which is the top end of Baker, then I want that as well in Geordie Nation and Seeking You. Because of the business of Speedway. And like I say, there's going to be small companies like say 1 to 2 to 3 people, and different size companies, also nationwide. So there's lots of working out to do. So right now, laptop is on, and what I'm looking at the moment is, I'm going to show you for just a little brief moment. So that's what we've got on the laptop. And this one, that will be through Solidity. So that one's there. Geordie Nation, Newcastle and surrounding areas, up to Berwick upon Tweed, down to Middlesbrough. And then Seeking You, well, that's the new big one. And like I say, there's lots of things. Somebody was asking as well. Somebody was asking about Geordie Notes. What Geordie Notes was about was a exchange in Newcastle upon Tyne, in the roundabout of Pilgrim Street, Swanhouse roundabout, in that general area. That's where I was thinking about it. And it would be so that the people of Newcastle United at Newcastle upon Tyne, they could, if they so wished, trade. But because I done Geordie Notes and I did one for Nottingham as well. That is on waves.exchange, just so you all know. And as I say, what you just seen on the laptop, there's different sections, subsections, and then as I'm doing this course, the hope is that our club, Newcastle United, can continue to rise while I'm doing the coursework, getting the certificates. And the hope is, come April to May of 2025, we are around about top 3. We're back in the Champions League. We've got a trophy. Because I think between the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, why not? Let's have some silverware. Now, I was watching Evermore earlier, and obviously there's a few people starting to talk about we're leaving St James's Park. And I think that'll be an announcement from Brad Miller, or maybe Darren Eales. But there's December to get through, and I think it'll be, the notice will be put out late January to February. I don't think it'll go all the way to March or April, but my hope is we stay at St James's. That's the hope. I might be wrong. And I hope I'm not, but as I said in my video the other day, there is a space near Cottenham Chair which could do the rebuild. Could. It's big enough. Now, I've been working on the laptop this morning and last night to do with both these apps, and I may do coding after the football, because currently at this moment it's Chelsea are playing. Who are they playing? They're in the tunnel anyway. Oh, it's Leicester. Chelsea versus Leicester. So I'd like Leicester to get the points in the early match. But yeah. So, to all of you wonderful people out there, and those who don't believe, well, if you don't believe, trot on. There's plenty more YouTube channels, because, like I say, I'm showing you the work as it is happening. And if you don't believe when I'm showing you the work, you're in the wrong place. So, trot on. But yes, the hope is that Monday, because it's Saturday now, Monday night, get the 3 points. We can get a good few goals. And do you know what? Evermore was on about Callum Wilson. When is Callum Wilson going to come back? And Paul Ditchburn mentioned him the other day as well. And the possibility he may be leaving. Well, if he's injured, how's he going to leave? Mind you, I mean, the thing is, he needs to come back and score his goals to keep us flying high in the Premier League. But we'll see if he appears Monday night. One thing I said the other day, Sean Longstaff on the score sheet, Bruno on the score sheet, and if we can get Harvey, Anthony as well on the score sheet, I'll be happy. I'll just be happy with 3 points. So, yeah. And no injuries. Yeah, no injuries. So, Monday night is going to be Newcastle versus West Ham. And don't know whether Storm Bert will still be around. But if it is, take your time. Getting to St James's, obviously, because if the Storm Bert is still, here, then just be careful. And I will do more videos of, I want to do music today, so, but I also want to do coding. It's dividing my time between the two. Anyway, to all you wonderful people out there, if you're going out today in that nasty weather, be safe. And if you like the content, give me one of them. And I'll either be doing after the football coding from my course, adding to Geordie Paul on GitHub or something along those lines. Because I've done the different sections this morning. So yes, have a wonderful day, and let's hope on Monday night 3 points in the bag. And let's hope over the next 1, 2, 3 months we find out we're staying at St James's Park and they're going to do 70,000 capacity. So thanks for watching and have a beautiful day wherever you are. Thanks for watching.